Right there, baby.
Good morning. It's my favorite type of hunting. Late season, sleeping in a hotel, nice warm bed, and then 5,000 foot elevation in central Wyoming, where there's lots of deer and the ridges aren't too tall and steep and snow's not up to your kneecaps. So great weather this weekend. We timed it just perfect. Supposed to have a big huge snowstorm and high winds coming in a couple days, but this weekend in the 50s, low wind, should be a good day. I'd like to see one of our kiddos knock down a deer this morning. It'd be a lot of fun. Let's go get them.
Picked up some antelope way out there.
Almost look like deer. That's the biggest herd, though, if that's what you were looking at.
There's a lot of animals starting to walk around down there.
Yep.
Right by their water source.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. Now I see what's going on. There's a coyote. Coyote's just, you can see him in the lead now. He was chasing him. So the antelope look like they circled up. If they were a little closer, I'd try to help those antelope out and shoot that coyote. But they are probably a mile and a half, at least a mile. a coyote off to the left. There's one brave antelope heading towards it. Alright, Zach's gonna try for that 621 yard kind of rock. Ready when you are, Zach. Got it.
The rock?
Yeah, you got it.
Something pretty solid.
Yeah, check 300 yards shot. Right there should be 300 yards. Yes.
Dale checking out his scope. This white rock right there. Drilled it. That's why I was confused. I thought the first one he shot was 200. I'm like looking way over there.
Oh, yeah. First one was 300, that's what the 0 is, and I just had to make sure we're holding 200, which is about, looks to be about 4 inches low at 200
Cool.
to hit. So we should be meat if we see some meat.
Heck yeah. Almost this morning. That doe would have stopped for just a second.
For you. I think you would have got her.
Yeah. Or Zach could have gotten her if she would have stopped the first time she hit the ravine.
Huh?
They're just standing there. You got a perfect shot right now on a doe at 400 yards. You see it?
There's 2 of them.
Yep, they're right next to each other. I'm on them. The lead one is the doe on the left. The bigger one's on the left. Use your 4 dot, number 4. You better.
Oh.
Okay, get ready if they stop.
Oh crap, they're going away.
Just stay on them. Probably do 450 now.
Wait.
I'm on it. Oh, wait, that's a little buck. Yep, that's a little buck.
Yeah, it's a little buck.
Keep aiming. There's another one gonna come up right where that one just was, I bet.
Yep.
Okay, I see it. That is a big buck. Don't shoot that one.
What?
Don't shoot that one. It's a big buck. Keep aiming. They're all gonna come through there, I bet. There they all are. That fence is private land, and they're 850 yards from us right now. Doing the same thing they did last Sunday, 6 days ago. And we know where they're gonna go, which is most likely private. That's where they ended up last time. There's a straggler in the back, another big buck. Probably that last one I got good footage of. That could have dropped in its tracks at 400 yards. Not seeing anybody else show up. They're just hanging out now. Just on the, I think they're right on the other side of the fence. Not big old bucks. Walking the direction they went last weekend.
There's a straggler behind there. It's a duck. It's running.
Where? Oh, yep. This is pretty wild, guys. This deer don't want to leave. It tells me that whole group has not seen us. And they might want to come back. It's only 2:30. So I don't know if we just... They're definitely on private right now. That fence line is private. That's a nice buck. Just need them to change their mind and come this way. I think the only two deer that know we're here are the last two bucks, and they were more over this way. Those deer know private and public boundaries, that's for sure. Counting 12 in that main group, there's 13 right there. A couple more that went up and over that rise. It's about the same number of deer we saw last weekend. This is their home. Now the sun's out. You might see them a little better in the footage. Look at that nice buck. It's only about 3 o'clock now. We're just wondering if they'll calm down and creep back this side of the fence towards us. I don't really want to go try pushing them because for one, they're on private. Two, we'll blow them out of the countryside for tomorrow's hunt. So we might just be patient. Maybe just back out of here. Give them a little bit longer. Maybe they will come back. Cool with the sunlight hitting them right now. Yep. Yeah, he's... Any other ones coming? Looks like the group split up.
Maybe one will go to Josh and one will go to us. Looks like they're going the opposite way.
Yeah, they're heading deeper into private. How fun just to watch them on a crazy warm day in Wyoming in December. That's weird. Usually it's a blizzard up here. Kind Kind of seems like he might still be chasing those does. Josh and I were wondering if the rut would be completely over or not. It's December 8th. Well, too bad we don't have an antelope tag. Well guys, we found all the deer. We're in between two chunks of state land. Here within a quarter mile of where Josh and Bella got a twofer, 2 does in one night. You ladies know where you're safe, don't you? Keep going that direction. And we found another pile of mule deer also on a private ag field, but decent buck. Very pretty. Girls are safe. We're just looking at you. Well guys, that's the end of this day. Kind of slow in the morning. We saw the 1 doe, and then towards the end here we saw about 15 deer at the one location, and then driving back and forth we saw, surrounded by state land but on private land, 2 big herds of deer. So altogether somewhere between 50 and 60 deer I'd say we saw in about the last 3 hours. That's a pretty exciting day of hunting. Now we're heading to A&W to get a hamburger and fries or something yummy. Did you have fun, Zach?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Alright. That's all you can ask for a day of hunting. Try again tomorrow morning. Okay guys, this is our last hurrah for Wyoming for this year. We got one morning hunt, and hopefully 3rd time's a charm. We're going to go to the same spot we went last Sunday and we went last night. We've got into deer both times, so hopefully we're getting smarter and the deer are not, but that's usually not the case. They're probably getting an education just like we are. So we're going to try to sneak up there and see if we can get it done today, and then that'll be it for this year, other than we have a couple of little lone doe tags for January down in Colorado. But come along with us today and let's see if Zach can get it done. You awake, Zach?
Half awake.
Yep. Shoot him at 200 if you see him again. Look at that right there.
Yeah, big bug stuff. Oh, this bug. Stop. What's the antelope dog?
They're at 450. Let's go. I got cactus everywhere now. So did you ever get a shot at that 200 yard when they were at 200 yards?
No, and I'm pretty sure the front one and the back one that was all by itself were both bucks. So
Yeah.
they were the only two that really gave us a shot.
Yeah. It all happened so fast, we even knew they'd probably be there. And our wind, the wind was going right in their direction. I think that's probably why they were kind of already running when we first got into them. And they only paused a little bit. And sunlight was kind of wrong. And I got to see them again over here, doing their usual abandoning the area onto private. So they know what they're doing. We'll just hang out here for a little bit and see if we see any stragglers coming through or something. Maybe a coyote, who knows. And we'll decide if we're going to do a bunch of hiking or if we're going to just sit here and then slowly work back to the truck. We're both a little tired. So Zach, tell us how come there's not two of them on the ground?
Wind.
Louder.
Wind!
What happened?
My trigger stick blew over and I couldn't shoot offhand.
Yep, was a little bit of a mad chaos. They were they were all starting to take off. This one was a straggler. Unfortunately, the wind, I set up the trigger stick for Zach real quick, and our agreement today was Zach wanted us to both try to get a deer. So I set up trigger stick, he was on it, but as he was aiming, the wind was blowing hard enough it blew the trigger stick over, so he lost his shooting support.
Twice. It blew over twice.
It blew over twice. So, all right, we'll get to work now. Guys, we got the deer all cut up, quartered, steaks off, hamburger meat off, packed up, and we're gonna head out. Josh and Keller just halfway, maybe help us with a quarter or two. That shouldn't be too bad of a pack out. So thanks for coming along with us on this adventure.